A small dog, his fur matted and dirty, sat shivering in the shadow of an abandoned building. His eyes darted nervously, scanning the empty street. Just hours ago, he had been in the back of a car, his tail wagging with excitement, thinking he was going on an adventure. But then the door had opened, and he was pushed out into the freezing cold. The car sped away, leaving him alone, confused and terrified. He barked, loud, desperate cries that echoed through the stillness. At first, there was no response. The world seemed indifferent to his plight, but he didn't stop. He barked again and again, his voice growing hoarse, his body trembling from the cold and exhaustion. He didn't know if anyone would come, but he had to try. Anastasia was walking home, her high-heeled boots crunching against the snow. She had just finished a long day at work and was eager to get back to the warmth of her apartment. As she passed a parked car, she noticed the rearview mirror was covered in grime. She sighed, bending down to wipe it clean with a handful of snow. That's when she heard it, a sound that made her pause. It wasn't a bark, exactly. It was more like a howl, raw and full of pain. Her first instinct was to keep walking. It was getting dark, and the sound was coming from an alley she didn't recognize. But something in that cry tugged at her heart. Against her better judgment, she turned and followed the sound, her boots sinking into the snow with each step. When she saw him, her breath caught in her throat. The dog was huddled against a wall, his ribs visible beneath his thin coat. His eyes met hers, wide and pleading, as if he were begging her to understand. Without hesitation, Anastasia knelt down, her gloves brushing against his fur. He flinched at first, but then leaned into her touch, his body shaking with relief. "It's okay," she whispered, her voice soft but firm. "I've got you." She wrapped her scarf around him and carried him to her car, ignoring the snow that soaked through her clothes. The drive to the veterinary clinic was a blur. The dog, now named Chirik, lay quietly in the back seat, his eyes never leaving her. At the clinic, the vet confirmed what Anastasia had feared. Chirik was malnourished and suffering from a severe skin infection. The vet handed her a pair of protective gloves before allowing her to touch him again. "He's been through a lot," the vet said gently, "but he's strong. With proper care, he'll recover." If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.